Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to finally make my video about my 2019 Farley 9.8. Tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and answer the questions everyone always asks me. Is it better than my 9.6 that I had? And when am I getting a real mountain bike again? So, let's get into it. Alright, let's take a closer look at my 2019 Farley 9.8. It's a full carbon bike with carbon fiber fork. Color of the frame is Rage Red. The handlebar is a Bontrager Carbon RXL flat bar. Seat post has been swapped for a XXX Lite Bontrager Carbon Rigid post. Has SRAM GX Eagle 12-speed drivetrain on there. Derailleur, cassette, chain, and the crank is a Truvative Stylo carbon fiber crank. Came with a dub bottom bracket. Wheels are the Bontrager Wampa 27.5 by 80 millimeter wide rims, laced to the Bontrager Rapid Drive 108 hubs. Tires are Bontrager Barbagazzi 27.5 by 4.5. They are set up tubelessly. Two RXL carbon fiber water bottle cages from Bontrager. Brakes have been changed to Shimano Dior XT front and rear with 160 rotors. I just prefer the feel of them over the guides. Shifters, a SRAM GX Eagle, of course. And then to hold my Garmin, I put on a K-Edge, I guess, top of the stem mount with adjustable angle so I can read it while riding. And it has a aluminum Bontrager stem. Pedals are Shimano XTR. I ride clipless all the time on this bike. Alright, what I like about the bike. First of all, gotta talk about the color. I thought my 2018 was the best color ever in that dark gray, like battleship color. This red is amazing, especially in the sun. It just sparkles. It always looks so good. Even dirty, it looks pretty good. Second thing I like about the bike is the weight. It's a little lighter than my 9.6. Not that 9.6 was heavy, but this is a little lighter, helps me climb a bit better, and a little easier to throw around the turns, jump it, stuff like that. Third thing I like about the 9.8 over the 9.6 is the carbon wheels. Besides being lighter, I just feel a lot more confident that I'm not going to destroy them. I'm running a little bit lower pressure in this bike than the last bike, and I'll get into that in one of the reasons I don't like this bike so much compared to the 9.6, but I do feel that the wheels are a lot stronger and I don't worry about ever cracking them or bending them. They're a double wall rim compared to the single wall rim, and I've seen a lot of the alloy mule fit 80 millimeter rims bend, and I've never seen a broken Wampa wheel, but I don't know that many people that have one, I guess, so maybe that's a bad point, but I'm going to make it anyway. Alright, what I don't like about the 2019 9.8. I know I said I liked them a lot, but they also are probably my least favorite feature about the bike, the carbon wheels. They're really strong, they're really light, but they're so stiff. I only weigh 140, maybe 145 pounds, and this bike rides so much harder than my 9.6. Those wheels in 9.6 probably had a lot more flex, and I could run more air pressure in them and be comfortable. With this 9.8, I'm running less air pressure, and I still feel like it's a little bit harder of a ride than my 9.6. The second thing I got to talk about on the 2019 9.8 that I don't like as much as I did on my 9.6 is the handlebar. It's a flat bar. I just don't like the fit of a flat bar. It leans me over too much. On my 9.6, I had the stem angled down a bit and the riser handlebar, and it was really comfortable. On my 9.8, I had the stem up all the way up, as much stack as the bike came with, and it's just not as comfortable it's not as comfortable. That's it. The only other dislike I have about the 9.8 is the price. It's over $5,000. It's a great bike, but it's only got GX Eagle on it. I know it's got carbon wheels, carbon frame. I just think the price is a little bit too high for what you're getting. The value's not amazing on the bike, in my opinion. I don't think you could build one for cheaper. I just wish Trek had a little bit better price on the bike. That's all. As for the other question that people ask me all the time, when am I getting a real mountain bike? I really think about it once a year, and that's right before I go to Kingdom Trails, just because it's a lot of riding on a fat bike, a rigid fat bike. You know, last year I did 100 miles in 2 days, and My hands and wrists were killing after the first day. The second day, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I squeezed out 50 miles anyway, but it was not comfortable. And usually we go for 3 days, but the weather took a day away from us this year. So for 2019, if I go to Kingdom again, I'm probably going to rent something, or maybe I'll have a mountain bike by then, but I don't know. I really like the fat bike, and I don't think I'm going to be going back to a mountain bike, so we'll see what happens. All in all, I love the bike. It's slightly better than my 9.6. So this is, I said in my last video of the review of the 9.6 that was the best bike I ever had. So now this bike takes the title of the best bike I ever had, just by that much. So it's like a $2,000 upgrade over the 9.6, and it's only that much better. But it is a better bike. I do love it. I use it for everything: my beach rides, my mountain bike rides. Not much on the road, but it has been on the road. Just fooling around. It's a great bike to fool around on, and I would recommend it to anyone. But if you're thinking about a 9.6, I would never talk you out of it. I think it's a great bike. If you could afford the 9.8 and you want to have a little bit lighter of a race bike, then go for it. But if you're not racing, or if it's not your primary bike, I think you'll be plenty happy with the 9.6. See, it's not so bad, but it's, I don't know.